Hello everyone, my name is Alamsyah Suhanto. I am from International Business Management Petra Christian University. In this video, I will explain about myself, my future plan using the holistic action learning framework taught by Professor Dr. Casey Chan. If you follow this video until the end, I believe you will know everything about myself, my future plan, and especially about the framework itself. So, this is the holistic action learning framework. The reason I use action learning because it helped me to solve the problems by making an action and reflecting viewpoint to outcomes, which enhance the critical thinking process. The first question is what? What is my core competence? Using holistic thinking, it allows me to see the big picture and integrate all elements of my self-awareness. There are three levels of self-awareness, which are individual competence, team's capacity, and organizational capability. Each level have a different test. For individual competence, I use learning style, entrepreneur GET test, and Big 5 personality test. For team capacity, I use Belbin 9 team rules. And for organizational capability, I use self-leadership self-assessment. First, I will discuss my individual competence. From my learning style test, the results show that all aspects have a similar result. It indicates I'm a balanced person. Although it is a balance, I'm a person with full of energy and learn something from the other people's experience and constantly reflect on lessons that I learned to get things started. This is reflected from the score of 15 on reflector and 12 for pragmatist, the second highest among the four results. On the other hand, I also an activist or theorist depends on the situation where it can go faster. For my GET test, the results show I get 45 points and it indicates I have strong personality as an entrepreneur. The highest point is coming from need of achievement and autonomy or independence. From achievement show an optimistic rather than a pessimistic outlook, restless and energetic, self-confident, and dedicated to completing tasks. For need of autonomy or independence show I likes doing unconventional things, prefers working alone, needs to express what I think, likes to make up my own mind, and does not bow to group pressure. Move on to Big 5 personality test. My test show agreeableness is the highest score with 28 points. It is essential for a leader to show respect to the voice of stakeholders. It also shows that I'm not really easy to agree with other people. I like to do it in my own way. The next trait is consciousness with 21 points. As a person, I'm quite diligent. Diligence is crucial for a leader to lead by example. Openness to experiment is how open I am to other people's ideas. I get 22 points, which means I am open to other people's suggestions. It is crucial to gain the trust and confidence from the stakeholder because all ideas and suggestions are being considered. The next two traits are extroversion and neuroticism. This is a good indicator because I have a potential to be a leader as my leadership can be developed. I have quite emotional intelligence and will not be swayed by my mood based on the outcome of my score for neuroticism is not that high. Done with individual competence, now I will discuss the team capacity. This test is important because it can determine what kind of role suits me in the team. Based on the result, I am suited to become a shaper, specialist, and coordinator. As a shaper, I am good at making decisions individually or involved in the project team. As a specialist, I can provide knowledge in rare supply. And as a coordinator, I can clarify goals, promote decision making, and delegate well. There are some weaknesses in every role. Weakness cannot be eliminated. Therefore, I will try to price my weakness and overcome it with my strength. So, my weakness will not give a bad impact to the team performance. Done with team capacity, now I will discuss the organizational capability. The result shows I am really good in leading teams. The way I am leading the teams is by build a good relationship from each member through have a good communication. I also have a strength in setting direction and negotiating. Weakness in leadership self-assessment, it doesn't mean a bad thing, but it indicates opportunities for development. From all assessment tests, I can conclude I'm an analytical, pragmatic, straightforward, and independent person. All these characteristics is really connected to the self-assessment results. Analytical and pragmatic are come from reflector, straightforward is come from shaper and need for independence. Independent come from need of independence and mid introvert. I need to put in mind straightforward person might hurt other people feeling. So, I need to take care when I say something to my team member. The other thing I need to put in mind is as an independent person. It is good to not rely on other people, but as a team, I cannot do all works alone. I need to learn which part I should do it alone and which part I should share. The job that suits me on those characteristics is as a marketer. Marketer is a person whose duties include the identification of the goods and services desired by a set of consumers, as well as the marketing of those goods and services on behalf of a company. Therefore, it needs to have a good analytical and pragmatical skills, and I have both characteristics. Now that I better understand my strengths and weaknesses, in example self-awareness, I can proceed to plan for my self-development phase from contributing team member to effective leader. Next question is to ask why I should know my core competence. Self-awareness is about learning to know you better and the reason of the people behave in a particular way. When people begin to understand about them, they have the chance to change things about themselves and make them to create a life that they want to be. It becomes impossible when you are unsure about who you are. Having clarity about who you are, what you want to be, and how you lead people can give people the confidence to make change and build on the people areas of strength as well as identify areas where the people would like to make improvements. Therefore, knowing the improvement of self-awareness, I will use it as a first step to achieve my goal as a marketer. The third question is how, when, and who. In this section, I will discuss about how is my plan, when is it, how I applied the lesson I have learned, and who are involved in my plan. I divide my plan into 4 steps. In the next 1 year, my plan is to graduate from Petra Christian University with minimum GPA 3. After I graduate from Petra Christian University, I will directly continue my master degree in Melbourne University. I will take Master of Management of Marketing. I plan to graduate on 2 years in Melbourne University, so I can stick with my plan to get my degree and working in Unilever. On year 5, I should be as a senior manager in Unilever unless I failed in my career and I should change my direction. On year 10, I need to be the chief marketing officer or at least I can be a consultant for another company. To achieve all the targets that I already set, I believe many people will get involved. People who will involve in my plan is my family, who will give the biggest support to me in finance and moral support. Lecturer who will guide me and give suggestions to me. Professor Casey Chan who already teach me a lot of framework that I will use in my master degree. From the last 2 years attending Professor Casey Chan class in IBM, IMM, GSM, and MNENG, although when Professor Casey Chan lecture about GSM, I'm still in Japan for student exchange, I asked my friends to explain what Professor Casey Chan explained in the class. Therefore, I'm not missing anything from Professor Casey Chan lecture. So from his class, I can apply what I learned to my real life, especially in my creating my future plan, time management, and making decisions. In creating my future plan, I use the action learning framework that Professor Casey Chan taught since in the first meeting. For time management, I learned from the experience I get by attending his class. For decision making, Professor Casey Chan helped me to making decisions by using 6 thinking head that helped me to make a better decision. The fourth question is where it goes right or wrong. From what I learned, there are some parts in it can go wrong. Based on the framework, the real world application is the part where it has the chance to go wrong. The reason behind that are the theories that I have learned might not work properly in the real world. Therefore, I need to make some adjustment. The last section of the framework is to see how much I already improved. To see how far I already improved, I use the same framework with why I should know my core competence. I compare myself right now to myself in the 10 years ago. When I involved in the team project, I will ask myself what role I can be right now. Is it still the same with the last 10 years? Or I can be in more role. I also ask what I done so far for the team. For the organization, I will ask to myself, what did I understand about my organization? Am I still know nothing? And what I done so far for the organization. The important question to ask to myself is, what have I achieved in 10 years? So now you know about me, about my future plan, and about the holistic action learning framework. If you want to follow my path to create a future plan using this framework, it's very good for you. But if you want to use this framework to solve your current problem, it also can, because the function of this framework depends on how you use it. It's not only to create your future plan. If you want to ask further about this framework, maybe you can ask directly to Professor Dr. Casey Chan, or you can contact me through my email, and I will explain it to you. So this is the end of my video. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.